Hello everyone, welcome to a former farming in the Philippines. Jason and I were supposed to go look at a fish pond about a 15-minute drive from here this morning, but the perhaps proposed deal fell through, and so we came out. I knew of these ponds here. Those guys are gone. We knew of these ponds here, and so we were walking around here, and there were some guys here that were digging this deeper this morning. We were here about 9 o'clock, and I wanted Marcel to come by. They didn't speak any English, and I wanted Marcel to come by and interpret, to see if we could pick their brain a little bit and find out if any of these ponds around here are for rent, because that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to rent a pond. And they were working right here this morning, and now they're not here, so maybe they only work a half a day. Jason did say, there's a bridge down here that I'm not going to cross, and definitely not going to cross it with Marcel and Charlie. But you can see here, this is where they were digging, and it looks like they only worked about another 30 minutes after we left, because they were right about there, so they dug about another 10 feet here. And these guys were charging, or they were getting paid 70 pesos per meter rather than the 50 that Jen's auntie and uncle are paying their guys that are digging their ponds now. So I would assume every so often they just come around and they dig out at the shoreline here, and then the natural erosion kind of fills it back in, and they put the soil up here on the bank, what they dig out. And they just use it's like a flat bolo. It's like a very narrow spade. And they just cut it like butter. It comes out in chunks about a foot. They go down about a foot. And the chunks they bring out are about 8 inches by 8 inches. I guess they just work their way around. Well, you know what, love? Jason said that there was a way. I don't want to cross this bridge, but he said there was a way. There was a nice road back over there and a lot of houses and maybe a barangay hall. So maybe we'll go around that way and see if we can find someone over there to talk to, okay? Well, we'll have to go around and try to find the road. I mean, you can look at it from here. I don't know why these guys wouldn't be working a full day. It's not hot, but maybe half a day is all that they can stand. You can see this here, what they dug out here with the mangrove, about the size of the little chunks they take out. And you can see this is bank that they dug out. It's back over in there. He said there's a bunch of houses. I don't want to cross that bridge. I definitely don't want you crossing with Charlie. We'll drive around over on that side and see if we can find it. We're having a hard time finding ponds. We've got Lito looking, we've got Jen's auntie looking. I don't think Jen's auntie is looking very hard. But Lito says there are none for rent. He says most of them are for sale. But I can see an empty one right there. There's another empty I mean, I'm sure he's just not beating the bushes hard enough, so Jason and I are going to be a little proactive and look around ourselves and see what we can find. Well, Marcel and I have done quite a bit of driving around, and we've asked around and left a number a few times. This is a huge pond here. This might even be 5 hectares. We haven't talked to anyone about this. We just saw it. It's at the end of the road, so I just got out. It started to rain, so Marcel and Charlie are still in the van. But this one here, I can tell there's no fish in this one. They've harvested. They're either waiting to fertilize it or something. It's not very deep. I can tell that this would not be that suitable for shrimp because it's just not deep enough. This would have to be dug down at least 3 feet deeper. And this one over here is not really that deep either. You have to have the deeper pond for cooler water. Now how deep this pond is back over there, who knows, but it does have a lot of moss in it. So the food source is here, so there might be fish in it already, or they might be just getting ready to put fish in it. So we're going to keep going around. While we're driving around, I've thought of a few different people to ask, and so we'll stay on it.